This year there was no Army All-American game due to COVID complications, and that was truly a shame because, as our Chevy Spotlight found out, getting the invite to the All-American game was one Houston area kid's dream come true.
Get your feet set, make sure they're all straight, make sure you're lined up with your punter.
Growing up, Connor Abel dreamed of being the next Myles Garrett.
And then 7th, 8th grade, I realized that I probably wasn't going to be the next Myles Garrett.
But on advice from his dad, Connor started on another path.
Twist the elbows inside to make sure we spiral the ball, head through, and snap. He was like, you should try long snapping. You should, it'll be a great place. Thinking from a high school ball standpoint, thinking that it'd just be more opportunities for me to get on the field.
It's never going to be the flashiest position on the football field, but if you are disciplined enough, it can lead you to a long, prosperous career, possibly in the NFL, which is why you see Connor here, outside of Stratford High School, endlessly perfecting his long snapping skills.
It's a very meticulous thing. It's very form-based, and so if you don't know what you're doing, if you're not confident, it takes a lot of mental prep too, because there's some very high pressure situations in special teams. And as a specialist, that's what we have to be prepared for, those high pressure situations.
You definitely got to want to dive into this and get into that whole world of long snapping and really study it nonstop and really make sure you're going to the right coaches, the ones that truly know the best and the best techniques and best ways to do that.
Abel has turned his love for long snapping into a year-round passion. He goes to camps across the country every month in hopes of mastering his craft. And this past year, it paid off as Connor was named an Army All-American. And unlike the other All-American selections, Connor had to earn his in a tournament-style playoff.
I was in Las Vegas at Chris Rubio's camp, and I won, and we basically did a charting test, and I won, and the top 6 guys based on the charting got to go into a bracket, and I ended up winning the bracket, and so I won it in a tournament style thing, and it was breathtaking. I didn't sleep much that night. I was so excited.
Off the field, Connor is just as impressive. Ranked number 2 in his class, he also tutors other Stratford football players, and he was a finalist for the Geico Man of the Year award. He'll be taking his talents to his parents' alma mater, Texas A&M, as a preferred walk-on. After he committed to the Aggies, Connor began receiving messages from future teammates and fans alike, even one message that made him chuckle.
So there's a saying that we say as long snappers is, if our name is never called on the loudspeaker or on the TV broadcast, that means we did a great job. I was reading a TexAgs forum, and it was like All-American long snapper commits to Texas A&M as a PWO. One of the people on there said, "Welcome, Connor. We're really excited to have you to Texas A&M. I hope I never hear your name until senior day." I go, and it made me laugh. It's true.
The Chevy Spotlight is brought to you by the Houston area Chevy dealers. Visit your nearest Chevy dealer and test drive our award-winning products.